So welcome back to Favorite Friday. And the last case for this week, we are going to Illinois. Normally, I cover Chicago when I go to Illinois, but instead, this is a city nearby Chicago. In fact, I can't really pronounce the name. But of course, I guess like the city name obviously isn't that important. We're here to talk about the case that took place, I guess, in this town. So basically, this case is not as well known. Of course, I would not have found out about it had not been for the first source. So shout out to him. Um, of course, sources down below as always. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Again, what I know, this video is probably like maybe 5 minutes long due to that much lack of information. So, like I said, quit the rambling. Let's go get started.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Dora, actually. Dora Arlene Betancourt was born on December 19, 2002. She was active in the church and the school choir. She was a cheerleader for the Lake County Stallions. Her hobbies included rainbow loom bands, being outdoors, sports, and art. So yeah, okay, so basically I told you everything I know about Dora. Pretty much I got all the information from her obituary, so I'm glad whoever wrote that in the obituary, definitely thank you, because I would have not have known that, because I didn't see that in like any other source, so shout out to that person. She does have an older sister named Aurora. Apparently she goes by AJ on Facebook, but we'll call her Aurora. So then Aurora, we ain't got no date of birth to her, but she's like 14 when this happens, and Dora's like 11. Okay, so Aurora is Dora's older half-sister, because apparently they got the same mom but different daddy. So, a little background on them. So then on the fateful day of January 20th, 2014, Aurora sets an alarm, because apparently they're home alone, because mom's like at work, and dad's obviously not in the picture. So, I guess, from what I saw, well, dad's not living with the mom, obviously. So, Aurora and Dora, they're pretty much home alone, and they're sleeping, because it's like, they're sleeping. So then Aurora sets an alarm to wake up to kill her sister. She apparently is in her room contemplating for like 10 to 15 minutes whether or not she should do it. And then after deciding, you know what, she's going to do it, she went downstairs, got a knife from the kitchen, and went to Dora's room about 7:50 in the morning. Apparently after this, she's in Dora's room, it's like 7:50 in the morning, she starts stabbing Dora at least 30 times that they could count. And apparently she was saying a complaint about Dora with every stab that she was doing. And they were saying that there were so many stabs, they couldn't count all of them, but they got to like 30, and apparently her lung was punctured. So these were like deep personal stab wounds. So then Aurora took a shower to obviously clear herself off, and then in that time she took a shower, I guess, she made up a story about how a Hispanic male broke the house to explain how her sister was just dead. So then she calls police, they open the door, she tells them, hey, this Hispanic male broke the house. So the police, I guess, do like a little alert, having all the schools in the area like go on lockdown for like 15 minutes. Which, I guess that's the first time I'd ever heard of that, like going on lockdown because a child was found dead. But like, understandable. I respect them for that. So then, of course, police are looking at Dora's body, and they found pieces of Aurora's hair in Dora's hand. So obviously Dora was trying to like fight Aurora off and grabbed her hair. So that's evidence against her already, thank God. And the knife was still in the bed, which if some random person came in and killed her sister, they probably would have took the knife with them. And also, how are you not hurt? Unless they didn't know you was here also. Which I feel like that's something they should have asked. So then she confesses that, yes, I killed Dora. And I killed Dora because I made dinner for her like 6 times a week. And apparently she did other chores for her. Something like laundry or something. Didn't specify. Like maybe dishes. Again, didn't specify. And that she felt that Dora was ungrateful. And she felt unappreciated. This is the reason why I killed my sister. And so she would claim that even Dora had apparently bit her the night before. Whether or not this is true, we don't even know. But yeah, Dora apparently bit her the night before, and so she decided that Dora had to go. So then more than $19,000 was raised for Dora's funeral by apparently mothers in the neighborhood. So that was very nice of them because funerals be expensive. So then, of course, now she committed this murder, she got to get charged because 14, you old enough to get charged. But And apparently, the state of Illinois, since she was under 15, the prosecution apparently chose, because had she been like 15, 16, 17, you would have been charged as an adult. But luckily, she was 14 when this murder happened, so she got a juvenile sentence instead of an adult sentence. And had she been charged as an adult, she would have got anywhere to 20 to 60 years, and she would still be in prison, obviously, because this was 2014. And her arrest records are obviously private, because again, as a juvenile, what we know is simply because it's public information. So apparently, for some weird reason, police decided to release to the public the fact that Aurora had been, when she was 11, she had decided to swing at her ball with a baseball bat. But they just randomly decided to, like, release that for some weird reason. So, yeah. Also, so that shows violence right there. That's the only reason why I'm mentioning this. So Aurora finally gets sentenced. Doesn't say when, but she finally gets sentenced. And, like, she's only sentenced to 6 years. And is scheduled to come out on her 21st birthday. So I guess she was about to be 15 soon. I remember, I don't have a date of birth of her. She comes out in, like, 2017 says. So she comes out, like, early. And she out living her best life. And apparently she has a Facebook, always had it, and understandably a lot of people are giving her hate. So, even though this case is not as well known, people are finding her Facebook, and they realize what she did, so they're giving her hate. Which, I mean, understandably. So yeah, that's pretty much the case as of what we know. Killer's out, just living their life after serving, not even 3 years in jail for killing their sister? All because apparently she didn't feel appreciated. Definitely let me know what you think. Should she be charged as an adult? Do you... Obviously, just went too far. I'm not even going to ask that. But do you think that she could have got, like, a bigger sentence? Or at least finish out her the full 6 years that you was already getting off light with? Because, again, this is murder. Let me know what you think down below. This case definitely breaks my heart. Because Dora did not have to go out the way she did. You definitely tell she had, like, a bright future ahead of her. And so, obviously, she is very loved. I did not know Dora personally, but I felt her story should be covered because it's obviously very tragic. Because for you to be taken out by your own sister over something as small as unappreciation and apparently hitting your sister. And so, yeah, definitely let me know what you think down below. If you have any cases similar to this, I'm here. I'll try to cover it the best I can, depending on how much information there is out there. And I'll see you fellas next time. Bye.